On June 17, 2025, Malaysia officially confirmed that it has secured approval from the United States to acquire up to 33 second-hand A-18 Hornet fighter jets from Kuwait. This confirmation came during a press conference at the 67th anniversary of the Royal Malaysian Air Force (RMAF) at Kuantan Air Base, led by General Tan Sri Asghar Khan Ghoriman Khan, the chief of the RMAF. The approval follows extensive discussions that have been ongoing since 2017, and it aligns with the U.S.'s Strict Arms Export Control Act, which mandates congressional approval for any third-party transfers of American-made defense equipment. Malaysia's decision to procure these aircraft is viewed as a significant step in reinforcing its military air capabilities, particularly in light of the country's evolving defense needs and regional security concerns. The agreement involves the transfer of up to 33 A-18C and A-18D Hornet variants, all of which are still in operational service with the Kuwait Air Force. However, the transfer is conditional on Kuwait first receiving its new fleet of A-18E Super Hornets and Eurofighter Typhoons. These new aircraft are currently being delivered to Kuwait as part of its broader modernization program, and once they are fully integrated, the Kuwaiti A-18s will be made available for transfer to Malaysia. A joint committee, including representatives from Malaysia's Ministry of Defense, the Kuwaiti Ministry of Defense, and the Kuwait Air Force, has been set up to handle further negotiations and ensure smooth coordination. The process of Malaysia expressing interest in acquiring these aircraft began in June 2024, following an extensive technical evaluation by the RMAF. The matter gained further momentum after Malaysia's Defense Minister, Datuk Seri Muhammad Khalid Nordin, visited Kuwait in October 2024, accompanied by General Asghar Khan. During the visit, they met with Kuwaiti leadership, including Prime Minister Sheikh Ahmad Abdullah Al Ahmad Al Sabah and Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Fahad Yusuf Saud Al Sabah. They were also able to inspect the Hornets at Ahmad Al Jaber Air Base, where they were assured by Kuwaiti officials that, in principle, there was no objection to Malaysia acquiring the aircraft, pending the finalization of Kuwait's own procurement plans. Malaysia had initially considered this option in 2017, but the plan was put on hold due to budgetary constraints and the ongoing development of Malaysia's own multi-role combat aircraft (MRCA) program. This program, which is expected to commence around 2040, remains a long-term goal, and in the interim, the acquisition of the Kuwaiti A-18 Hornets is seen as a practical solution to address immediate gaps in Malaysia's air combat capabilities. Kuwait originally procured 40 A-18 Hornets, 32 A-18Cs, and 8 A-18Ds, between 1992 and 1993, through the U.S. Foreign Military Sales (FMS) program. The decision was made in response to the country's air defense needs following the 1991 Gulf War. The aircraft have been in active service with Kuwait's Air Force ever since, serving in multiple combat squadrons and a dedicated Operational Conversion Unit (OCU). However, by late 2024, Kuwait's operational fleet of A-18 Hornets was reduced to 32 aircraft, following a crash on October 9, 2024. Despite this, the remaining aircraft are in good condition, having undergone several upgrades to ensure their continued relevance on the modern battlefield. These upgrades have included enhanced radar systems, avionics, and electronic warfare systems, ensuring the Hornets maintain their combat effectiveness. The operational capabilities of the A-18 Hornet, despite their age, make them a highly valuable asset for the Royal Malaysian Air Force. The aircraft are powered by twin F-404, GE-402 engines and are equipped with a range of advanced systems such as thermal navigation pods, targeting pods, and night vision-compatible cockpits. The F-A-18C is a single-seat variant, while the F-A-18D is a two-seat variant that can support all-weather strike missions, making them versatile and capable of both air-to-air and air-to-ground operations. The aircraft are compatible with a range of NATO standard munitions, including AIM-120 AMRAAMs, AGM-65 Mavericks, and AGM-84E SLAMs. These capabilities make the F-A-18 Hornets not only effective for the RMAF's operational needs but also for enhancing Malaysia's ability to coordinate with regional and international partners who operate similar platforms. For Malaysia, the Hornet acquisition offers a means to bolster the RMAF's air combat capabilities while avoiding the need to overhaul existing infrastructure. The RMAF currently operates 8 F-A-18D Hornets, which were acquired in 1997, along with 18 Russian-origin Sukhoi Su-30 MKM fighters. However, Malaysia's fighter fleet has been significantly reduced in recent years due to the decommissioning of older aircraft, such as the MiG-29N fleet in 2017 and the Bayhawk 208-108 light attack aircraft. To address these shortfalls, Malaysia has already signed a contract for 18 Fa-50M light combat aircraft from South Korea, with deliveries set to begin in 2026. The addition of the Kuwaiti A-18 Hornets will complement these new acquisitions and strengthen Malaysia's overall air combat structure without the need for substantial new investments in infrastructure. The A-18 Hornets' adaptability and the logistical compatibility with Malaysia's existing fleet of A-18Ds make it an ideal choice for the RMAF in the short to medium term. Previous upgrades to the existing fleet have included improvements to the aircraft's communication systems, radar warning receivers, and the integration of the Link 16 data link. These upgrades, approved by Malaysia in 2022, ensure that the Hornets can continue to operate effectively within the existing framework of the RMAF's air combat network. The acquisition of the additional Hornets will also provide Malaysia with greater flexibility and enhanced coordination capabilities when participating in multinational exercises or regional security efforts. The decision by Kuwait to divest itself of its A-18C/D fleet is part of the country's broader efforts to modernize its military capabilities. Kuwait is currently in the process of acquiring 28 Eurofighter Typhoons and 28 A-18E/F Super Hornets, with the Typhoons being delivered in batches since December 2021 and the Super Hornets expected to be fully delivered by 2027. This modernized fleet is intended to replace the aging A-18C/D Hornets and provide Kuwait with more advanced, capable platforms. The timing of Malaysia's acquisition of Kuwait's A-18 Hornets aligns closely with Kuwait's modernization efforts, enabling Malaysia to acquire a fleet of high-performance aircraft that can be integrated into its own defense strategy without having to wait for new-build aircraft. The A-18 Hornets' long and storied operational history adds to its value for Malaysia. The aircraft has been involved in numerous conflicts, including the 1986 Gulf of Sidra incident, the 1991 Gulf War, and later operations such as Enduring Freedom and Iraqi Freedom. In the Gulf War, over 180 Hornets were used by U.S. forces, flying more than 4,500 sorties and securing air-to-air victories over Iraqi MiG-21s. The aircraft's combat record and versatility have made it a key asset for air forces worldwide, and Kuwait's Hornets are no exception. For Malaysia, this acquisition is not just about adding more airframes, it is about enhancing its overall combat readiness, improving interoperability with allied forces, and strengthening its strategic position in a rapidly evolving security environment. Malaysia's acquisition of Kuwait's second-hand A-18 Hornets is a carefully considered move that enhances its air combat capabilities, ensuring that the Royal Malaysian Air Force remains operationally effective while it continues to pursue long-term modernization through the MRCA program. The deal also underscores the strong defense ties between Malaysia and the United States, with the U.S. playing a crucial role in enabling Malaysia to secure advanced, combat-ready platforms. By acquiring these aircraft, Malaysia is not only securing immediate upgrades to its military capability but is also ensuring that it remains a vital and engaged partner in regional and international defense collaborations.